What up and what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning the books alive. Last video picks went 4-4. Back on my best bets in the WNBA for July 10th. First up, give me Nafizia Collier, Feezy F Baby, over 21.5 points. She's hit this line in 2 of her last 3 games with totals of 24 and 29. She's hit this in her last 2 games versus Indiana with totals of 28 and 32. Next up, give me Kayla McBride. I feel like this line is just broken, but she barely got to 13 last game. So maybe it's broken, maybe it's not. Nevertheless, give me Kayla McBride over 12.5 points, which I think is broken. She's hit this line in the last 6 out of 6 games, and in the last 2 out of 3 games versus Indiana with totals of 28 and 21. Next, give me Sophie Cunningham over 10.5 points. She's hit this line in her last 2 out of 2 games with totals of 13 and 14. And she's hit this line in her last 3 out of 4 games versus Connecticut with totals of 13, 15, and 17. Next up, give me Cheyenne Parker over 15.5 points I have written down, but I think it's at 13.5 points over DraftKings. So give me Cheyenne Parker over 13.5 points. It's 13 or 14.5. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let y'all know. But give me Cheyenne Parker over 13.5 points. She hit this line in the last 3 out of 3 with totals of 19, 20, and 16. And in the last 2 out of 3 versus Seattle with totals of 21 and 18. And last but not least, give me Sammy Whitcomb over 10.5 points. She's hit this line in her last 2 out of 2 games with totals of 14 and 11. Gabby Williams is out for the season. She's starting now. She's not coming off the bench. I look for her to up her production and get it going. Once again, Nafizia Collier over 21.5 points. Kayla McBride over 12.5 points. Sophie Cunningham over 10.5 points. Cheyenne Parker over 15.5 points, but I believe DraftKings has it at 13.5 or 14.5. And Sammy Whitcomb over 10.5 points. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. Drop in the Twitter link below. Meet me over at Twitter. Parlays, long shots, prize picks, builders, and all that fun stuff. Peace and love and namaste. I'll see y'all tomorrow.